Hey guys, today I wanted to do an unboxing for you of the Beautylish ByTerry limited edition sun designer palettes. I got palette 2 in light and tan vibes. It is an $82 palette, but the company does offer 90 days for a full return, and they'll even cover return shipping in the US. So let's do the unboxing. This is what the Beautylish portion actually looked like. So it looks like this, and you open this up. Let me open it. And this is the first thing you see. It's from Beautylish, and it says, "Hi Gabrielle, welcome to Beautylish. Enjoy your new ByTerry Sun Designer palette. We hope to see you again soon." And it's really cute. It really looks handwritten. Maybe it is, maybe it's not, but it really looks like it. Okay, so then when we go into here, take away this, and you have some samples. So this is super cute of them to do, and it's a really cute bag. And we have some, cleanser samples. Way cute. I'm definitely going to try these. I try all samples the company send me because that's actually how I found my favorite foundation. So try the samples. You might love it. Okay, so then you have this, and this is your invoice and just more wrapping paper. So for the actual product, it's in this little bag, and I'm going to move this ribbon, and just like that. Take this part out, has bubble wrap, and then you get to your actual product. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Your actual product in the packaging. So, as you guys can see, it is very well packaged, Okay, so when you actually open the box, out comes this little bag, and it says ByTerry right here, and it's just kind of like a velvety smooth bag. It's really pretty in purple. So then when you take this out, you have the actual ByTerry palette. This is super pretty. You can tell they spent a lot of time on the packaging, and I personally appreciate really pretty packaging. It's one of my favorite things about makeup. So this is made in Italy, and yeah, it just has kind of a summer inspired makeup look to it. So then when I open it, it has this huge mirror. Like, this whole thing is a mirror. I just don't want to blind you guys. And then it has a highlight, a couple blush shades, and you could probably even use this one as a highlight because it's kind of shimmery, and then highlight and contour shades and bronzer. Contour, bronzer, I feel like people use them for the same thing. But yeah, there's those, and as you can see, they're pretty light. Now I'm just going to use an Equal Tools fluffy brush to kind of buff that out. Okay, so now I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to take my Ben Nye Colorless Translucent Powder, and I'm going to kind of cut that out and let it bake a little bit. And then we'll see how it looks, and we'll move on to the blush and highlighter. While that's baking, I'm going to go ahead and try some of the blush shades that we have here. I'm going to go in with this middle color, this one right here. It's super pretty, and it kind of goes with my look today. So I'm just going to get a little bit and try to put a little bit on, and then I'm going to blend it out with my fluffier brush. Excuse my breakout right here. Makes blush look awful, but oh well. Okay, now let's blend this out. That blended out really well. And it's always one of those, this is one of those blush shades I always kind of grab for because it's not too pink, it's not too rosy, it's kind of just perfect. And it goes with a lot of makeup looks. So I'm going to be using that one a lot if I decide to keep this palette. I don't know if this contour is too warm for me or not, but if it is, I'm probably going to be returning it. We'll see. Okay, so there's the blush. I definitely want to try a highlight though. That's the other thing about this palette is I think this highlight is going to be too much for me, so I'm going to have to use this as highlight, I think. And for this, I'm using my Anastasia A23 brush. So this can be used as a blush or a really subtle highlight. It gives a really pretty coloring. You probably just can't see it on camera as well. Well, you kind of can. But it's very subtle. And I just made my acne look even worse. That's great. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to wipe this away. Kind of see how that looks. And I'm going to add just a little bit more of that. I'm going to add this middle shade just above my hairline. This one I think is a little too dark, but I'm going to try this one. I just don't want it to be hard to blend out on my hairline. And that'll happen if I go too dark. Oh man. Might still be a little bit too dark. Okay, you guys, so this is the finished contour highlight blush look. So the only thing with this palette is, here, I'll give you my reviews on kind of the colors. This one I think is a little too warm for pale people. This one looks about to be my contour. It's just a little red, which might actually work because I kind of have an ivory skin tone where I have kind of pink undertones, and so that might actually work. This one's almost too dark to highlight with, but not dark enough to contour with. This highlight is really good for a subtle highlight. I just don't normally go for a subtle highlight. I could use it as a blush and it would just be really light. This one I love. This is my favorite out of the whole palette. And this one is just too dark for a highlight for me and too shimmery for a contour. So I usually don't keep warm contours, so I think I might return this one. However, if you have the skin tone for this palette, it's really pretty, really pigmented. So this palette also does come in 4 different sets. It'll have different blushes and contours and highlights in each set. So I would just peruse them and see which one would match you best, and definitely try it because their return policy is amazing. So let's get on to the swatches, and I hope you guys enjoy. Okay guys, so as promised, here are the swatches. I'm going to start with this top color. It's described as a satin golden bronze. Glides on so easily. The next one is a satin coral pink. After that, we have a satin golden peach. I got a little bit of the coral in there, sorry guys. Then on this side, the first one is a matte cream beige. And then we have a rosy tan. And then this one is a matte warm tan. Okay, so one more time from the bottom to the top, we have the Satin Golden Bronze, Satin Coral Pink, Satin Golden Peach, Matte Cream Beige, Matte Rosy Tan, and Matte Warm Tan. And these went on so easily and are very pigmented.